Hey everybody, for those of you that are new to Top Dog Tips, my name is Samantha. I do have to apologize, I have allergies and I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit, so you'll have to bear with me. But anyway, for those of you who are new, my name is Samantha. I do product reviews, how-to videos, comparison videos, I write some articles, and I'm the editor-in-chief here at Top Dog Tips. So I always try and share things with you guys that work for me. That's what we do with the product reviews and things like that. I try those products in my house with my family and with my dogs, and I like to share those with you, what works, what doesn't work. We have a wide variety of animals in our home. We have dogs, we have cats, we have bunnies. We have 3 dogs. We have a boxer. She's about 5 years old, almost 6 years old now. We have a 1-year-old chocolate lab, and then we have a little 6-month-old beagle cocker spaniel mix as well. So we have large breeds, we have a small breed, we have short-haired dogs, we have a dog with a thick double coat, we have dogs with different health concerns. Our boxer has a heart condition, our chocolate lab has skin issues, dry skin. So I try a lot of different products. I like to share those with you guys. One thing that I do also is that I cook for my dogs. I make treats, I make food, and I cater those to our dogs' needs, calorie-wise, content-wise, as well as their individual health needs. Our boxer eats a heart-healthy diet, of course, because she has a heart condition, and we actually changing the food that we feed our chocolate lab has helped with her dry skin and her skin condition immensely. So I try to make all our food and treats. We do try commercial brands of treats and things like that that are sent to us, and some of those are really great, but I always come back around to the homemade stuff. So what I thought was it would be great to share my love and passion for cooking for my dogs with you guys. I find most of my recipes online. I do have a few books. Sometimes I actually find a recipe for humans and I make it for my kids or for my family, and I think, you know, if I took out one ingredient that isn't good for dogs, or I added a little bit of something in, it may actually be good for our dogs to eat. So I find recipes from all different places. Most of them do come from research online though. And then I make them and I try them with our dogs. I usually make a very small batch the first time. And if they like it, the food or the treats, I go ahead and make them in larger batches. One of my favorite reasons for cooking for my dogs is because I can plan ahead. I can make extras and put them in the fridge or the freezer, and take care of things so that I am not cooking all the time. It is time consuming. It is more expensive than just buying commercial food. Here is Molly, our little boxer. You guys can, our little beagle, so you guys can see her. She has the beagle nose and she smells what I'm cooking today. So she's here for a visit. But I think it's beneficial. Again, I try and plan ahead so I can get that stuff done, and on a Sunday afternoon or a week after work, and a weeknight after work, and I have some extra time, I can just go ahead, make up meals for the week, and we're good to go. So I enjoy cooking for my dogs. It doesn't take a lot of time out of my week, and I just wanted to go ahead and share some of those recipes with you. I know it's becoming more popular to make homemade food and dog treats, and we get a lot of people that ask questions. Hi, sweetheart. We have a lot of people that ask questions when they come to our home and I give our dogs homemade treats, or they see us feed our dogs, or when we travel and we stay with people and we bring that stuff with us. They ask about it, how I do it, how things are made, different things that are good for dogs, bad for dogs, that kind of stuff. So I wanted to put it out here on the website and you guys can check it out. As always, this is a new segment, so if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, I'd love to hear about them. Any recipes that you maybe would like if you're looking for a certain specific food. If your dog is, for example, diabetic and you're looking for some recipes for that, I would be happy to do the research and find some stuff and see what I can do for you. So feel free to contact me at any time. And I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, but right now I want to jump into the first recipe that I'm going to share with you guys. And the reason that I chose this, these are dog treats. One, they're frozen dog treats, so it's summer, it's hot out. These are a great treat for your dog if you live in a climate like I do in Maine. In the summertime, if you live somewhere where it's hot all year round, no, you get down. You know, it's a great treat for warm weather, so that's great. It's healthy. You can add a lot of different things, so it's very versatile. And I like that, to be able to change things up and give my dogs different flavors and share with them a lot of the things that they like, all in the same recipe. So it's easy, it's quick, it's convenient, and it's great for hot weather. So I wanted to go ahead and share these treats with you. I don't really have a name for them. I just call them frozen cupcakes. Frozen Pupcakes we call them in our house, because they're, you put them in cupcake papers and you freeze them, and so that's what we call them, what my kids call them. So I will go ahead and jump in with that and show you just how easy it is. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got a lot of stuff set out already, and I'm going to walk you guys through that. I've also, as I mentioned, these are frozen Pupcakes. They go right in a cupcake paper in your cupcake pan, so I have that set out here as well, just so that'll be all ready to go. So what you do, the base for these Pupcakes is really simple. I already have heated some peanut butter in the microwave. I heat it for about a minute, and it gets very runny like this. It just softens it up a lot. So this is 1 cup of melted peanut butter. And again, I microwave it for about a minute, but just check on it. And you know, when it's really, as you can see, this was really easy to scrape out and pour. So you know, just stir it around. You will notice you do have to stir it as it cooks. I do it about every 20 seconds. I go ahead and give it a stir, because you'll get some clumps in there, and you just need to stir it up. So that's peanut butter. We buy an all-natural organic peanut butter that makes our dog treats, as well as the sandwiches and things that we eat with peanut butter, much healthier. One of the things that I have not mentioned yet that I love about homemade dog treats is that you can make your dog's treats and food as healthy as you want, or as healthy as you can afford. So if you can't afford that raw, organic, 100% natural, free range, you know, protein sourced food that is $80 a bag, maybe you can make your own homemade food, and you can buy a higher quality protein source that maybe isn't 100% organic or free range or things like that. You can buy healthier ingredients that maybe aren't you know, 100% top quality, but they're right up there, and it's better than the commercial stuff that you would feed your dog. So again, I try to buy the healthiest ingredients that we can afford. So we go for an all-natural organic peanut butter. This is the yogurt that I use. It's from Stonyfield. This is an organic. You can see organic yogurt. It's USDA organic. So if you're buying products that are organic, you want to look for that USDA organic seal. So just peel the top off that. Now you want 1 cup of peanut butter, and you want 32 ounces of yogurt. I buy, this is whole milk, and it's plain yogurt. I find that plain yogurt works the best. You can buy vanilla or flavored yogurt, but I find that plain yogurt works the best because, whoa, that's going to slide out nicely for me. Because it mixes nicely with the peanut butter, and you still keep that peanut butter smell as well as the peanut butter taste for your dog, so it's more appealing, I think, to your dog than just the plain yogurt, especially if you have a picky eater. So now I've got the peanut butter and the yogurt. That's the only thing in the bowl. You want to go ahead and mix those until they're all mixed together. You don't see any more peanut butter clumps in your yogurt. It doesn't take very long. Now, again, as I mentioned, this is a very, very simple recipe. So you just mix these up. If you want, you can freeze just this mixture plain, which I do sometimes. It still has the yogurt and the peanut butter, which are both very appealing to your dog. It is going to look a little bit clumpy, kind of like cottage cheese when you're done, because that peanut butter will clump up just a little bit. So I think mine is pretty well mixed. I'll go ahead and show you guys if you can see the texture of that. It is a little bit clumpy, but it looks great. It's easy, very, very easy to mix. So if you want, you can freeze just this mixture alone. It's still going to be delicious for your dog. What I do is just hold the cupcake paper in your hand. Now, depending on your dog's size, what you're going to want to do is fill your cupcake paper differently. We have 2 large breed dogs, so typically for them, I'll fill my cupcake paper about 3/4 of the way full, and then I set it in the pan like this. And that one's all set. For our beagle, who you saw, Molly, she's a small breed, so I usually just fill that up just about 1/4 of the way full, and then that's going to be good enough for her. And so Another thing, actually, two things, licking my fingers reminded me of another thing. So first thing, this is really great if you're making your own treats or your own dog food. You can cater to your dog's needs again. So like for this, for example, I make larger ones for my large breeds and smaller ones. It's great if you have a multi-dog household to make your own treats. You don't have to buy multiple things. You just make them to cater to your dog's needs. And then, as I said, licking my fingers reminded me of one other thing. These are going to be healthy for you as well. So, like I just licked this yogurt peanut butter off my mixture off my hands. Sometimes when you buy the the commercial treats, you see a lot of recalls. You see a lot of people right now worried about ingredients that come from China because there's been a lot of health concerns related to that. So when you buy a commercial food, you really need to do the research and find out if that product is going to be 100% safe for your dog. But I think for me, always in the back of my mind is this really safe? Is the manufacturer of this product being 100% open and honest about what's in their treats? Or are they hiding something? Sometimes you'll see that, the protein sources, they'll, put on the front of the bag in big letters, high quality, grade A protein source. And then you look on the back and when you read the ingredients, it's some kind of a byproduct, a protein byproduct, like chicken byproduct, or it's a chicken meal. So when you make your own, you don't have to worry about that, which is really great. It's going to be healthy for you. It's going to be healthy for your dogs. And it's human grade stuff that you're putting in here. So that's really a wonderful thing as well. So now that you've got the base down, as I said, you can freeze just that if you'd like to. It's absolutely going to be appealing to your dog. Your dog is going to love the peanut butter and the yogurt. You can also add whatever you'd like to your Pupcakes. I call them Pupcakes. So you can add whatever you want to those. There are so many fruits and vegetables that are healthy for dogs. Apples, carrots, bananas, strawberries, mangoes, raspberries are good for dogs, blueberries, pumpkin. Pumpkin's a great superfood for dogs. You could even mix some canned pumpkin in with this mixture if you wanted to, or substitute the peanut butter, 1 cup of peanut butter for 1 cup of canned pumpkin, or fresh pumpkin if it's in season and you can make your own. Pineapple, pears are good for dogs, peaches, sweet potatoes are another superfood for dogs. So anything you want, all you have to do, so I've got some strawberries, some blueberries, and some carrots here. With the carrots, you just want to cut small pieces of those, something that your dog is not going to have to, work hard to chew because they're going to be frozen in with the Pupcakes, so you want them to just break apart. And, whoops, I'm a messy cooker. As these recipes go on each week, you will notice that. So just go ahead and slice the tops off my strawberries, and I'm going to cut those into small chunks as well. Like I said, something that your dog can eat without having to work too hard to chew those up, because they are going to be mixed right in with the frozen Pupcakes. So I'm going to do just one more strawberry. You guys are going to get the point of what I'm doing, so you're not going to need to see me cut up 200 strawberries. So then all you need to do, if you want to make like one batch of, say, carrot Pupcakes or blueberry Pupcakes, you can take a bunch of blueberries, dump them in here, maybe like a cup or a cup and a half, dump them in here, mix that around and do that. If you want to, you can do individually. So sometimes what I do just to make a variety, because you do have a lot of mix here, and I'm going to make these for the large dogs. You can just sprinkle a few blueberries or carrots or strawberries in each Pupcake and do it that way if you want to. Or you can throw your strawberries in, throw your carrots in, throw your blueberries in, throw it all in, and you'll just have these like variety Pupcakes for your dog, and you can do it that way as well. And then you want to just, again, mix it all in, blend it together. And the same thing, then you're just going to scoop, and each of your Pupcakes are going to have maybe blueberries, strawberries, and carrots in the same Pupcake. So that's a nice option too. So again, I'm sharing this recipe with you guys because it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap, it's versatile. You can make it cater to your dog's needs. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if there's a recipe you want to see, you can find us on topdogtips.com. You can find my email there and contact me that way. It's Samantha@topdogtips.com. You can find us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, or Google+. And any comments that you leave on there are going to get back to me as well. So feel free. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. I'm going to be doing these once a week so you guys can see some more homemade treats and food. And I will see you next Sunday with another recipe. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.